Hello everybody, Gmod here, and welcome back to yet another day of Pikmin 3 Deluxe Edition. In the last episode, we went back to the Garden of Hope once again to finally set up the final pieces needed to make our way over to our favorite food thief, Olimar, to go beat the crap out of him because he took all of our food, and we don't like that. I mean, I think it just makes sense, you know, if someone took your food, you know, in real life, just like real life, you beat the crap out of them. That's how it goes, right? You don't get in trouble with the police or anything. No, not at all. But, yeah, jokes aside, today is finally the day where we go confront Olimar and figure out what the heck is going on and why he took all of our stuff. Because, yeah, we kind of need that stuff back. But before we head on out and go beat the crap out of him, let's have a chat with the crew. Why not? Wing Pikmin seem to be weaker in battle when compared to other types of Pikmin. But the power of flight makes them an incredibly valuable asset. That's something other Pikmin can't do. Good point, Captain. So it's all about positioning them to make the most of their abilities. Yes, but that's pretty much the case for all types of Pikmin. Yeah, we're talking about this like this is a new discovery or something. This is kind of Pikmin 101. We're on day 16. Come on, guys. Step it up. However, there is actually an important note to be made of that, what they just talked about, is that the Wing Pikmin are actually programmed to do less damage than all the other kinds of Pikmin. So they're actually physically worse at battling other enemies than the average Pikmin. So it's actually an important note to keep in mind of. That being said, though, that little lesson out of the way, even though we kind of already knew that, let's get going. It's time for some payback on Olimar. He's had it coming for like 3 days now, and now he's gonna get his just desserts, literally. And it's raining again, lovely. Nice calming atmosphere before we go beat the crap out of somebody. That being said, though, for today, I'm going to recommend, since we already built the bridge over there, I recommend you bring rock Pikmin. Actually, I'll bring like 30 rocks and I'll bring all of our blues. I wish we had more blues. If I have some time today, I'm definitely going to grow some more because we only have 20. We really need to fix this. For how useful blue Pikmin really are, we definitely need to get some more. However, there's nothing stopping us. We've taken care of all the enemies. We've taken care of all the bridges. Everything is set up in place. So we can just run him right over there and see where he might be hiding. However, there is a fruit over here that I'm going to quickly grab before I get going over there. And also, you know what, since we have some time, let's go some blue Pikmin. Since we're waiting for these guys to go ahead and do this thing really quickly. We may as well, you know, 2 for 1. May as well go ahead and fix our blue Pikmin problem while we have some spare time. So I know we just said we're going to go beat the crap out of him, but Olimar, you have like 5 minutes maybe maximum before we come beat the crap out of you. So make use of it. We're coming. As soon as we bring back this kind of gross looking food. I think this is God, I don't even know what fruit this is actually. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. We'll find it soon enough, I guess. That's what the ship's here for after all. A good old Drake. Almost there. Come on, guys. We got big plans today. We can't be dilly-dallying. There you go. There we go. Bring everything back. And since we brought back a blue 5 pellet, this means this should give us blue 5 Pikmin. There you go. And now, with all that out of the way, no more dilly-dally, shilly-shally, all that stuff. For real this time, no jokes. Let's go find Olimar. Who is right on over here. As we see, the signal is coming from over here. And this definitely looks interesting. Let's go check it out. The signal's coming from somewhere nearby. It's coming exactly from in front of us, actually. Got ourselves a data file. The Pikmin song. When you take 20 of each Pikmin out of the expedition, they'll sometimes sing a cheerful tune. I tried to sing along once, and they all went silent. Guess they didn't appreciate my singing voice? I'll have to practice more during tomorrow's shower. That's unfortunate. However, more importantly, when you see a crystal, you break the crystal. Rules of nature. And somehow I think we're gonna regret our actions. Meet the absolute colossal titan that is the Meyerclops. Oh, the Quagmire claws, my bad. This thing is absolutely ginormous. If you could not tell, this thing is easily the biggest enemy in the entire Pikmin series. It is absolutely gigantic. And when it comes to fighting this enemy, it has two main ways of hurting you. It can either crush you with its legs, or you can fall in the water that it creates in the mud, and your Pikmin can drown that way. Which is why I only brought Rock and Blue Pikmin for this fight, because you're going to be wanting those a lot. And as you can see, I've kind of cornered myself here, so what I'm thinking we're going to do here, no shame in this at all. We're going to back out quickly. And when it comes to fighting this boss, you can really use Blue Pikmin or you can use Rock Pikmin, whatever you feel more comfortable with. Personally, I'm leaning towards the Blue Pikmin. It's a little risky because if they get stepped on, they can get crushed. However, not having to worry about water whatsoever is kind of handy. So the main way you want to take care of this boss is that its feet are its weak points. They're nice and soft compared to the giant, you know, colossal rock that this thing really is. And every time he takes a step, he does it in the same order. So look at this. Back leg, right leg, left leg, back leg. And he just keeps on repeating that pattern over and over again. So the idea here is that you want to wait, line yourself up to have a good chance to attack. And then when he takes a step, charge your Pikmin onto him and try and damage his foot as much as possible. Like so. Be very careful, because if he steps on your Pikmin a little too hard, they will die. So death is not good, as we know. Alright, go once again. This should hopefully take the foot out. There we go. Alright. And I forgot we actually need the Rock Pikmin because his crystal's not fully broken. Oopsie daisies. Go, 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 go. Because to actually damage this boss, we actually need to break this crystal that is in front of him. Or, like, guarding his entire body. And I didn't get the best chance to attack. Wait. Oh, there we go. I was wondering when the last two Rock Pikmin were. There we go. So the main goal of this fight is going to be breaking that rock crystal so we can actually hurt him. And let me get my, you guys want to watch Pikmin. Charlie, you take command. Let's go. We got to go knock him down again. Also, the music's supposed to change back because he's not, the music's supposed to change back because he's not stunned anymore. But I guess it just wants to stay this way. Okay, this is new. Is it going to change back? Okay, there we go. No, the music's still going. Alright, well, in that case, get the Rock Pikmin. And now, let's break this crystal, shall we? Back up, back up, back up, back up, back. Whenever you see its tongue come out here, the tongue can kill your Pikmin if it catches them in its mouth. So you want to be very careful with the tongue. Honestly, I'm just going to throw the rocks. There you go. Crystal's gone, and now he is exposed for being a giant strawberry thing. But look at this thing. It has a mouth inside of its mouth. Like, inside of its rock. It kind of looks like a mouth inside of a mouth. I'm not going to lie to you. But this boss is absolutely insane looking. And frankly, I love it. Also, he's doing a charge attack. I'm doing something very risky here by running. There we go. Some good damage in. Maybe break the leg. There you go. Whenever you see him flip up like that, that means he is now exposed. He's gonna go back in again, and my advice is just go right underneath him and just chuck the Pikmin like crazy. And I kind of messed up a little bit. I'm getting even. Help. Help. Alright, at least he spit me out. I kind of messed up there. You're supposed to try and go underneath. It's for like the fast strategy. You're supposed to go underneath him and then try and chuck all your Pikmin at once. Unfortunately, I kind of messed up there. I see the blue Pikmin in the water. Guys, now's not the time to be swimming in the lake. We're a little bit in danger here. Wait for him to take one more step. There we go. No charge. The main thing about getting this fight right is just be careful, like be wary of where you're stepping, and also just pay attention to how his feet are moving. If you pay attention to both of those, you'll be just fine. But I will say, this boss fight, contender for one of my favorite in Pikmin history. This thing is so freaking cool. Just fighting just an absolute colossal titan of a beast. It's so freaking sick. I'll try this again. Alright, here comes the tongue. If your Pikmin are hanging up there, they will not be bothered by the tongue. You don't have to worry about them. So as long as you stick the Pikmin up there ahead of time, they'll be just fine. There we go. Unfortunately, the boss does actually have some damage caps, so you aren't going to be able to like destroy it like super fast. You bring your whole army up here. But you can do very good damage, as you can see. Alright, tongue's come back out once again. We learned our lesson from last time, though. Like I said, last time, I was just trying to do the fast method of just throwing all your Pikmin underneath it at once to like do a ton of damage. But unfortunately, I messed it up a little bit, so we lost some Pikmin, but it's okay. He's still down, actually. Okay. Normally he gets back up. Okay, there we go. Now he's getting back up, right? No, he's still down. Okay, now he's doing a tongue attack again. This is another thing I love about this boss. This boss is very unpredictable. Like, I've played this game several times before, and even I sometimes get caught off guard by this thing. Not to mention, you know, it's just been kind of a chaotic fight in general, because, again, this thing is massive. And I think we're okay to keep attacking. Okay, there we go. Now we hit the damage cap. I was wondering when we were actually going to attack it. Okay, guys, come with me. And he's doing a giant flip. Thankfully, he does not flip forward, or else that'd be absolutely terrifying. We'd probably all die, but yeah. Would be terrifying. Walk on over here. He's doing the charge. Nope, he's just walking. Okay. I'll charge myself then. Guys, get up. Oh, God. That could have been bad. He almost stepped on all my Pikmin. I am in a corner. Oh, God. Yeah, he has a charge move like this as well. We already seen it once before, but if it happens and you're nearby, it can be very scary, as you can see. Brittany, what are you doing over here? Get over here. Get the safety, woman. Which should be almost done. There we go. And I want to say, unless we get very unlucky, I want to say... Oh, nope, he's doing the tongue. Okay, back it up. Back it up. When you see the big bad tongue, back it up. I gotta say, though, this is gonna sound very weird. He has a very pretty tongue. Look at all the colors in that thing. I know it's an incredibly weird sentence, but just bear with me here, okay? His tongue is very pretty. He takes very good care of it. His dentist loves him. Although, I'm not sure if dentists really care about tongues. Maybe I'm thinking... I'm throwing my Pikmin onto him. Get everyone else away. And done. There you go. Doesn't matter the size, with proper teamwork, we can take down any Titan. And there's our food thief. There's Olimar. Oh, he doesn't look so good. Is that a spaceship? Olimar's spaceship, maybe. It's in bad shape. We'll get answers to everything later. Right now, let's just get him back to the Drake immediately. And this time, put him in handcuffs. And there you go, the Quagga Marclops defeated. One of my favorite bosses in the entire series. From the massive size of it, just to the feeling of needing to, like, fear it because it's just stomping all over the place. It's just a very unpredictable boss, and having this giant arena for it is very cool, too. I just love this boss in general. I really love the Quagga Marclops. It's such a sick boss fight. I'm hoping that Pikmin 4 has some things that are on the same size as this thing, because having giant bosses is pretty freaking cool. And also, as Alf just mentioned, there's a spaceship here for some reason. And a data file. Let's check it out, shall we? Curse that Hakatate ship. It may once have been a top-of-the-line vessel, but now it's an insult to my palading. I can't wait to pay off that debt and get back to my beloved SS Dolphin. But that means I need to find something really valuable before I return home. Sounds like we found the reason Olimar's been hanging around this place. Makes sense. Unfortunately, it looks like his spaceship, didn't see the best landing. Rather unfortunate, but at least Olimar's alive, right? We can look at the plus side, even though, you know, he took our food, and we want to, you know, beat the crap out of him for it, but, you know, we can't be too mean to the guy, you know? Ah, who am I kidding? We can be very mean to the guy. That being said, though, that boss fight kind of took up the entirety of the day. I didn't do that boss fight perfectly, obviously. I lost some Pikmin, and I could have done the opening better. I just legitimately forgot you need to break the crystal around his face before you can actually start attacking him. Which is another thing I think is really cool about the boss. It's the only boss in the game where I'll say that you are really, really required to use more than one kind of a Pikmin. Than the first boss. Actually, then again, the second boss, kind of like the Behemoth Frostback, you kind of need to use multiple Pikmin for that one, too. Like, you can do it with just yellow Pikmin, however, it's recommended to use other Pikmin too for more damage, because yellow Pikmin aren't the strongest compared to, like, red Pikmin. But I don't know, it feels a lot more natural and, you know, cool in this boss fight. Maybe it's just my bias, because I think this boss fight's, like, super cool, but I don't know. That being said, though, 45 missing Pikmin, it's okay, though, they're all right here. That's a terrifying image to see, though. And number is back to 0. Very good. Get our fruit. And believe it or not, that thing we just carried back with the eye of the acquired Mariclops, that is actually not a fruit. That's actually the enemy itself, even though it looks like a fruit. Which is another cool part of the acquired Mariclops, because clearly it's designed to use that fruit to bait its prey into its range to kill it. It's just so cool. I don't know. I love the acquired Mariclops. I really do. It's such a sick boss. That being said, though, more importantly, we're getting a call from the Drake. Analyzing recovered life orb. We have found him once again. However, he's been upgraded to Food Thief. Life orb is in stasis once again. Subject spacesuit is activated for sleep mode. Being was in possession of 12-day supplies of juice and 1 soft vinyl toy suitable for a toddler. We've done it, boys. We've gotten the rubber ducky back. Life is good. Can't believe Olimar stole our juice after we rescued him. And he took the captain's rubber ducky. That monster. He better have some answers for us when we wake him up. Oh, he better, or else he might be sleeping outside. And if you know Pikmin, you know exactly what I intend by that. But anyways, yeah. That being said, though, our day here is basically done. That boss fight takes a while to do. I don't mind it, of course, because it's a super sick boss fight. But that being said, though, for the rest of the day, there are some fruits we can go run and grab. However, most of them are kind of far away or behind electric gates or whatnot, so we'll probably save it till tomorrow to go look for them. However, there is one fruit that we can probably get, and that's right over this way, where the scales are, which we haven't been over there in quite some time, so just bear with me here. It might seem a little confusing, but just trust me on this one. The fruit are over there. Look at how many blue Pikmin we got after all that. We may have lost, like, free during the boss fight, but I think we made it up more than enough for getting the acquired Mariclops' eye back. Brain, eye, I don't even know what you want to call it. It looked like a fruit. I don't know what it is exactly. I'm going to call it an eye and just keep it simple. That said, though, I'm going to bring some wing Pikmin, some yellows, and I'll bring some rock Pikmin, just because there might be some Mollywogs along the way. If I might, I mean there definitely are some Mollywogs along the way. Alright, I got a very colorful squad of us. Let's get going. So we're not gonna go over this way. We're gonna go over this way, and we want to take care of this Mollywog. We can probably... or we can just miss entirely. Alright, come on, guys. I would charge my Pikmin for it, however, I have PTSD from Mollywogs in the past, so I don't even want to bother trying it. Bonk him on the head. Bonk him on the head. There you go, alright. Now, I'm not even going to bother that Mollywog. The other one should be fine. It's only that one I really care about. We're going to run over this way where the scales are. I don't know if we have time for this, however, we can make some progress towards it regardless. There used to be a fruit over this way, however, we got that way early on in the game. However, over this way, we cannot get through this electric fence earlier because when we first came here, we didn't have yellow Pikmin. Now, we can, obviously. And the intended method to do this entire puzzle is that we had to use these scales along over the wall here to get to the other side of this place. However, now that we have ourselves some wing Pikmin, there is something kind of funny that we can get down to. Oh, never mind, actually. We are out of time. Okay, we'll save it for tomorrow. We'll take care of the electric gate at the very least. There's some data file over here. But more importantly, there's a fruit over here. We'll come back to see this tomorrow. However, before the day ends, let me just see. Is that data file from, let's see. Area hints. Yeah. This is what we just picked up over here. With 3 of us. Quite the discovery. If only I had a little more help than Louis to get this mechanism going. I really wish the boss would answer us. Just because he's the president of Hogatate Fright doesn't mean he can just be on vacation all the time. Or is that exactly what it means? Poor Olimar. This guy is not having the best time. However, he took our fruit, so I'd say it's justice. I'd say it's karma. That being said, though, we'll come back tomorrow and check this place out. Overall, I'd say it was a pretty fine day. I'd say we did pretty good overall. Wasn't perfect, obviously. We lost some Pikmin. But I'd say we did a lot of good things today. I can't wait to taste the new fruit. We got ourselves the scaly custard, which is, like I said, I have no idea what this fruit's supposed to be. I would not eat it, though. It looks a little... I don't want to say rotten, but it looks a little suspicious. We'll call it like that. Yeah. However, I do know that I believe it's in the Japanese version of Pikmin 3, that this fruit is actually called, translated, crocodile scrotum. Do with that info what you will. It does, however, make some delicious looking juice. Purple and green, pretty cool color combo, can't lie. And we also got ourselves the Wayward Moon. Which, I mean, honestly, with the size of this thing and compared to our captains, it may as well be a moon. Which also makes some delicious green juice. Alright, look at that. Mountain Dew in a bottle. Makes a lot of it, actually, too. Look at that. And all of our juice are back. We finally did it. Brittany's insatiable hunger has been solved. She won't kill everyone anymore. We're saved. It's such a nice release to have our juice supply back. As you can see, we're now plenty good for quite some time now. It's gonna build a juice supply like this. We should be alright for a little while. Brittany, I think you mean, we literally cannot build a juice supply like this unless Olimar steals our fruit again. I said our fruit again. I can talk. I have been a Let's Player for multiple years. Don't worry about it. So as you can see, we unfortunately lost 3 Pikmin because I did kind of mess up against the boss. However, we got so many blue Pikmin from defeating the boss. I'd say it worked out. Also, fun little note is that you can actually see that Olimar over there is now a part of the captain's crew. And he's staying there. He's not escaping again. We're putting him in handcuffs and he's not escaping again. Just trust me on this one. It's not happening again, okay? I promise. We managed to capture that thief, Olimar, the occupation who had been eluding us. We retrieved our stolen food supplies, but boy was pretty upset, and rightly so. After y'all calmed down a bit, I started thinking there was something fishy going on here. We need to get to the bottom of things. Sounds like a plan. However, it sounds like a plan we'll have to leave for the next time. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed as always. And next time on Pikmin 3 Deluxe, it's time to go interrogation mode. We're gonna find out what exactly Olimar has been plotting this entire time, and see if he actually has our Causeway Drive key, because that's kind of the entire reason we saved him in the first place. So, we should probably get looking into that. See you guys then.